obviously our flagship program, Enterprise Zambia, funded by the EU here in Zambia, and likewise AgriFi Kenya one, also supported by the EU. I think they recognized that there was this space to support companies who weren't micro, because there's quite a lot of money around for lots of micro grants, 10,000, 20,000, 30, these kind of. And then you have, your ag devcos and others focusing on, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, mainly finance, but also some, TA grants within that. And the space in the middle was really underserved, both in Zambia and Kenya. So, for these amounts of money, a quarter of a million euros, half a million euros, that space wasn't really there. So I think, and we got the first one in Kenya and demonstrated that, that works pretty well. And then we got the one here as well. And I think as a result of that, but we do recognize, that we have the eligibility criteria for something like Enterprise Zambia are, quite strict because you're dealing with a lot of money, so you need to have good financial systems in place. You need to have audited accounts. You need great people. You need to have some decent skin in the game, in terms of match funding. So every euro we put in, company had to put in at least €1, and they've ended up putting in, I think, €1.5 to every €1 we put in. But if you're a smaller business, sometimes that's too much of a risk for you to take, putting in co-financing of that level, because you're worried about how am I going to repay that, or what if I can't raise the match funding, and obviously you need the match funding to come in, otherwise the project's not going to work.